All right, so we are back.
Yes, hello.
Episode 2. We're back now.
Hopefully now with some video.
Hopefully with some video.
Wave. Yeah, there you go.
We're back. We're tired.
Yeah, very tired.
We are sleep deprived.
Well,
Our heads are pounding.
This is more of a you problem, though.
It is more of a me problem. I can get into it a little bit later. But, yeah. Anyways, welcome back. Episode 2. And we always say this, but we only get better.
We only get better.
And with us having video, I think that really shows. Right? I swear to you guys, we only get better. So you have to just follow along.
Yeah. But something I want to just bring up is just thank you to everyone who followed our Instagram or watched or listened to our first episode, because it was very scary for us to put ourselves out there. I think we're quite quiet people and we're quite reserved, and obviously we made our podcast to be listened to and to be enjoyed, but knowing that people out there were consuming our content and listening to us was very anxious, because obviously we know, but I'm like, don't tell me that you're listening to me, because then I'll freak out and be like, we need to get better.
But I think you and I probably posted it thinking that we were just gonna get maybe one view, but of course guarantee and there weren't maybe 50,000 views or whatever, but we were still blown away by the 30 views that we had. We're at 9.
Jesus,
what are we at now? Are we at 9 subs?
I think so, somewhere like that.
Somewhere around that.
On the YouTube.
Yeah. I'm trying to check. Just keep going. Don't worry.
But not something that was really heartwarming for me is that seeing people who we haven't spoken to in years and people who we haven't interacted with since high school, and we always thought that maybe they've forgotten about us, and that's kind of how life goes at times. Just reaching out to us and saying that they enjoy it, or that they're listening to it, and that was very heartwarming. But
man, everybody was just really nice about it. Everybody was really, really supportive. People were telling me, "Hey, I listened to your podcast," and the initial reaction every time is pure horror. I'm thinking, you guys
don't.
You heard me in your ears? Seriously? As you're just walking about, you heard us?
I was part of your day somehow.
Guys, we're at 9 subs on YouTube. And I swear to God, when we posted the episode, I think we got 7 subs. I think one of it was my other account. But we had 7 subs, and I was already thinking, holy shit, we have 7 subs. 10 subscriber special, everybody.
But I mean, thank you guys for your support, and
thank you very much, guys.
We're gonna keep doing what we do, and trying to improve and get more videos out, and really try to master this,
And it also needs to be stated, we this episode is gonna come a little bit late. The original episode 2 was not the greatest, so we wanted to kind of do better, basically. So the good news is this will come out today, hopefully, and there's another episode.
Whoa. Shut the fuck up.
Okay,
go ahead.
So there's gonna be another episode on Thursday, so we're gonna try to be doing that a little bit more, just from us. It's just a lot better just to get some more episodes out there, and we don't live together, and I think one episode is just too little. I was waiting, was it a whole week, but I cannot wait to get back in the studio with Adam. I can't wait to tell him this, and I can't wait to tell him that. So 2 episodes a week, Mondays and Thursdays. Patreon coming soon, hopefully. We'll see how it goes. So we'll start off with a weekly check-in. I want you to start off first, because I need to look up something on Google. But
for me, my week was pretty chill. I mean, I haven't really been doing much, just chilling around, do my my schoolwork and everything. I'm finishing up uni. But something I do want to note is a few days ago I watched that Past Lives movie. Right, man. Okay, one, what a movie, right? What a movie. But two, oh god, I felt so bad. But there's this character Andrew on the show. I think the girl's name is Nora, and the whole story is that basically Nora and this other guy who I don't know the name, I'm forgetting the name, but Nora, she's from Korea, and her and this guy kind of like had a relationship of some sort when she was in Korea, but then she had to migrate over to I think Canada and then to America. But so she does that, so she leaves him, and then the story kind of takes place in different time periods. So you see when they're young, and then early 20s, and then 30s and everything. And Nora is now married to this American dude Andrew.
Yeah.
And then the Korean guy says, "You know what? I've been waiting all these years. Let's just go to New York and let's see if there's something still there." And yeah, it was a good movie. Some good dialogue. It was just very moving. It's a good message about how like love lasts, and about just like kind of the interactions between people. But something I want to bring up is, I've never seen such savage cuckolding of a character in my life. It was because basically Andrew is like this very soft American dude. He's like he's like, he wears his sweaters with his sleeve with his thumb tucked into it.
Yeah.
Very like Ariana Grande type of
like
type
he's a
of
small
style.
and dainty almost.
And the Korean guy is this tall, chiseled face, buff, very masculine guy. He looks like I would describe him as the Korean Chris Evans,
Korean Chris Evans.
But so then when he comes to when he comes to America, he's like, they meet up and everything, and Andrew's just there at the house, chilling. They even put a part of the movie was like he's just on the sofa, playing his video games, and then she's out on a date with a man, and she gotta come home to this boy, and one time he invites him over to, because he wants to meet him, And this was after in the movie, and this may be spoilers or whatever, but he asked Nora, does she find him attractive now? And she's
Unreal, bro.
And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, that is the worst. He obviously doesn't want to hear yeah.
That's just a pure. Wait, so who asked this? Did
Andrew?
So Andrew is the
white guy.
Is the white guy. So Andrew asked if Nora found
his wife, by the way.
Yeah.
That's not.
Yeah, Nora, you have to lie.
Yeah, in these situations,
I'm sorry, you have to lie.
In these type of situations, a man wants you to lie.
Oh,
right?
he is asking you to lie.
Yeah, but then he says, "Oh, do you find him attractive?" She's like, yeah, and then he kind of like takes it to heart,
Unreal,
and then
man.
there's like there's another scene where he invites him over, and then the guy's a bit like, I don't really understand why your husband wants to see me, but okay. And then he walks to the door, and he's kind of he's much bigger than him.
Oh, Jesus.
And he's much more better dressed, more masculine, whatever. He walks to the door. Andrew's at the end of the hallway, just like looking at him, and they just kind of look at each other because he doesn't speak that good English. And I think the movie's trying to make it this whole dramatic thing, but I think Andrew at that moment realized, man, she's with a man. She's with a man, and I'm here like a boy, There's such an obvious mismatch. And then after the end of the dinner, they go out to this bar, and it's like a semicircle type of bar,
Yeah.
And that's kind of where the movie starts as well. But the seating arrangement was Andrew, and on his right was his wife Nora, and then on her right was the guy. Bro, this is what I'm saying when I meant cuckolding. They didn't speak to him the whole night. He's just there. His wife is talking to her old love.
Oh,
just
God.
there. And then they're talking Korean, and then they're saying things like, do you think that things would have gone different if I had, met you earlier or something? Do you think we would be married with children? And Andrew's just there like, yeah.
No, that's the dumbest thing. If I was in, is it Andrew?
Yeah, Andrew.
If I was in Andrew's shoes, I would just ask her, baby, what is he saying?
Yeah.
Baby, I would have the app out just like this.
Yeah.
Up to his forehead.
Yeah.
Pointing at it like this.
Like there's a part in the movie where in the bar, the Korean guy goes like, oh, it would be, I think he says, I don't like that your husband is so nice, or that I like your husband. Like he's like a nice guy.
Yeah.
I wish he was a terrible person so I could feel good.
Yeah.
But he's saying this in Korean to her when they've been talking the whole night and excluding Andrew, and he basically like little bros him. He basically like, you might as well just start patting him on the head. But there was a line in the movie that I really like where Nora is sleeping and Andrew's like, he tells her, whenever you dream in Korean. And she's like, oh, do I? He's like, yeah, you always dream in Korean. You dream in a language that I could never understand. It's like, damn.
That's actually...
Yeah, but,
That's
Past
crazy,
Lives was
man.
good, but not as good as I thought. But I just thought the whole time I was like, some scenes I couldn't watch. I'm like,
yeah,
I feel so bad for this brother.
yeah. It's just painful because he's done nothing wrong. He's all he's done is just date a single girl, and that's all he's done. And then out of nowhere, this girl's no pun intended, and this girl's past life comes back, and then just wrecks everything.
Yeah,
destroys everything. Which then now he knows. Yeah, I was more or less a replacement. This isn't even the life that
like
she's meant to be living.
More of like she settled.
Yeah,
She settled for me.
Yeah, it's mad.
But how has your week been then?
Good. I forgot to
show them your hand. So
yeah, St. Patrick's Day happened yesterday, and my thoughts and prayers go out to every Irish pub worker worldwide. Every year, St. Patrick's Day is kind of like Armageddon for hospitality workers. This one wasn't too bad. It was on a Sunday, so not as crazy. Overall, it was good. Good vibes. Didn't have any crazies. Last year we had plenty.
Yeah.
Couple of teachers from our uni as well were a little bit kind of dickheads.
Yeah.
Which was very, very shocking. I forgot to tell you I think I told you there was a uni teacher, and we called her out during service for being like just a jerk. And then she goes on to our Facebook that I have access to, and she starts blasting us on Facebook, like just cussing out a bunch of uni kids, talking about we're not Irish and whatever, and that we're a fake pub and this and that. And I find that to be the most insane thing ever. But yeah, St. Patrick's Day wasn't too bad. Tired, but it was worth it. Only had to cut off one person, which is crazy. Overall, it was good. I forgot to do a segment before. It's not going to be a permanent thing, but here are things that pissed me off this week.
Oh Jesus!
After I,
oh no!
After I gave thanks to all of the followers and all of the love, I think it's time to balance it out. Things that pissed me off this week.
Okay.
This is the pinnacle of the moment.
Okay.
There was a, how do I say this? There was a colleague of mine that worked there for like a year and a half ago. I was very, very cool too. I was just super chill too. Then she left, and then she went abroad for like about 6 months. And before she left, I was telling her because I had to do my internship and all that kind of stuff, and I was talking about moving. I was trying to move to Amsterdam and all that kind of stuff. And that was the end of that, right? So, she goes off to I think South America for 6 months.
Okay.
Living it up. Well, I'm
I
here.
know who this is?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think if I told you, then you might know of the name, but I don't think you've ever seen her.
Start with vowel.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Oh, okay.
Okay. I don't give a damn if she hears this. Like, anyways,
Okay.
that's fucked up. But whatever. So she comes back from South America, and then, so she's enjoying it, living it up, dancing, doing salsa every day probably. Actually, it's true because I saw that on her story as well. And I'm here serving drunk crackheads, slaving away. And was it Wednesday? I think it was a Tuesday actually. So it was a Tuesday, and then she comes in, and then I said, "Hey, what's up?" And her first words to me were, "Oh, you're still here?" Oh God. Yes, bro. Yes, you see me in front of you. This is what I'm saying. You see me in front of you. Yeah, you see me in front of you. I literally just said, "Hey, how are you?" And then you say, "Oh, you're still here."
No, it's
Brother, life turned out a little bit differently, right? Have you never heard of, what's it? 1 step forward, 2 fucking steps back?
yeah.
Life turned out differently. You don't need to throw that in my face, you asshole.
But like, oh man, that's the reason why I think it hits so hard is because you're just like, one, in the back of my head, I know this.
Yeah.
I know this is not an ideal situation, but 2, it's like I can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
If I didn't go somewhere, it's
Yeah.
not as if I'm like, shit. That's like, oh, that's my decision or something.
Yeah.
It just didn't work out. You know, I can't do anything. I'm still working. I'm still doing my thing.
Yeah.
Don't think you're better than me because you went to South America and
Fucking hell, man.
was dancing and tanning and all this shit.
Yeah. So I took that as like probably the biggest bitch slap I've ever gotten. It was unintentional though, but I made her realize it in a moment. I was like, "Damn, really?" Like that, and then she said, "Oh, sorry for that." So that's okay.
No, but
Yeah, it's fucked up. The damage is done.
No, but the thing is, she meant that though.
100%.
She meant that though.
100%.
Because if you didn't call her out on it, I don't think she would have been like, "Oh, sorry." I think she meant that, and she's like, "Oh, he's still here. Okay, I'm a make sure he knows that he didn't achieve his goals."
Yeah, but then it's like, life turned out differently.
Yeah.
But if I had gone to Amsterdam, I probably would never be in the studio right now making this podcast.
But let's see where you are in 10 years.
Right, guys, 325 videos will be sponsored. Let's see if she's sponsored by Dollar Shave Club.
Yeah.
Let's see if she's sponsored by HelloFresh. Huh?
Yeah.
That's okay.
Maybe you'll be teaching English in South America.
Possibly. Bitch. No, fair enough. All right. I want to talk to you about something that I've been watching for the past week. I haven't talked to you. Now with this podcast, I've realized that Adam and I, we hold information from each other.
Not really.
Yeah, because
I always send you too much.
Yeah, because there's things that I want to share, but I just don't want to share it before, because then I want to see your genuine reaction. Love on the Spectrum season 2, the American version.
I think I'm on the spectrum.
You know what?
Somewhere there, yeah, somewhere there.
You know what? You're not wrong.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Yeah. And there's a couple characters on here, and I have pictures of them, and they're fantastic. For everyone that don't know, Love on the Spectrum is about people with autism, and more or less just their dating life, how they adjust to the world, to finding love, because obviously that could be hard for anybody, really.
Yeah.
So there's a couple characters on here that I just want to talk to you about. You've seen Tanner. He's the one that talks really fast.
Is this the one with the people that got like a checklist about who they like and stuff?
That's a different one. That's a different guy. So Tanner.
Okay.
So Tanner speaks just really, really fast. You've probably seen him on TikTok and stuff like that. He's been pretty popular. You definitely seen her, this couple here, Abby and David. This is the one where it says, "Oh, and the haters are fat and ugly."
Yeah, no, I like Abby.
Yeah.
I like Abby.
They are fantastic. This is like the only
success story.
No, and this is the only actual couple on the show. Everyone else are
singles.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Everyone else are singles.
Okay.
These guys actually came into the show as a couple.
Fair enough.
They are the sweetest. So I don't know what David does, but David is crazy as well. So Abby is the kind of the main star, and David is like happens to be her boyfriend.
Okay.
Abby loves like safaris and like lions and stuff like that.
Fair enough.
So David books her a flight to go to Kenya to go look at lions.
Damn.
Yeah, because I go, "Hey, I know that you like this. Here you go.
Yeah.
Bam. And she goes on and on about the lionesses and stuff like that. But what I found a little bit fucked up, they took her to a native tribe in Kenya,
Oh god.
and obviously and those guys don't know what autism is really, or it's more or less kind of like a unknown for them.
Yeah.
And she's like saying like, because they built the houses in like cow poop and stuff like that, and then he's just asking, yeah, and then she asked them like what they eat and drink, and then he said, oh yeah, I drink blood, like,
okay.
which is also,
What you out here?
you know what you're doing, man.
Yeah. What you out here? Drinking
So all of it was really new to her, but then like they had this most romantic African safari date ever. She had a glass of wine, he had a glass of milk. Oh, bless her heart. Bless her. But then that's not even the main one. I'm gonna skip past a couple characters. Steve's in his 60s. Steve is by far the oldest member
Lock
on
it
the
up,
show.
man. There's no hope there.
But Steve is a lovely guy. I saw this on Shits and Gigs as well, because he talks about the first season. Steve speaks like a sports announcer, so he kind of goes like, he speaks really, really slow, like, oh, that's nice, like,
What?
oh yes,
Hey,
like,
bro.
don't. No, but like it goes, oh, I would love to find love.
Oh, okay.
Like, oh,
okay.
we should definitely do that.
Okay.
Like, he kind of speaks in that.
The first few
Yeah.
sentences that you were saying
Yeah.
were really.
Yeah, I had our podcast on the ropes for a second there.
Yeah. Jeez.
But so Steve is like a gem, and man, Steve goes on this date, right? So Steve hasn't found love yet. So sometimes there's people from season 1, and then they bring him over and say, "Hey, how are you?" Because love is still not going well,
That's
which is I find a little bit messed up as well.
Yeah.
And they send Steve on this date with this Israeli woman, and she's like in her 50s as well.
Problematic.
What the hell are you talking
Sorry,
about?
go on.
It was our entire Israeli like.
Go on, bro.
demographic,
Go
man.
on.
All right, whatever. All right. So Steve goes on this date with this Israeli woman, and she's so much. Like, even I think for anybody, she's a lot. She comes in and she's like, "Oh, David, you know us Israeli girls, we're very good girls," and this and that. And no, what's his name? Steve.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know.
And then Steve is just there going, "Oh, right,
Oh, jeez.
okay."
Okay.
Like, right. And then he goes, "Do you want to hold my hand?" And he, for him, personal affection is very, very difficult for him, and he feels like very overwhelmed already. He goes, "Do you want to hold my hand?" And then she's like, "Oh, I'm having such a great time with you. Like, we are really connecting here." And then Steve's just going, "Yes, totally." And then, so she gives this very weird sexual hints to him, like, "Oh, you know, I was a crazy girl. I was a wild girl when I was younger."
Okay.
And then Steve's like, okay, like that. But then towards the end of the date, he goes, "Steve, I had such a wonderful time with you. I want to see you again." And then Steve's like, "Oh, right, me too." And then she goes, "Do you want a hug?" And he's like, "Yeah, fair enough." Because the first time that they met at the start of the date, she already hugged him, so he's already used to it.
Yeah.
And then she says, "Can I get a kiss?" He says that? No, the Israeli woman says
Oh,
it.
damn. Okay.
"Can I get a kiss?" And then Steve's going, no, because I think halfway through the date, they interviewed Steve apart, like away from the woman.
Yeah.
And Steve's going, "She is so much. She is crawling all over me." And then the producer's like, "Oh, is this making you uncomfortable?" He goes, "Yeah.
Yeah.
So then she goes, "Can I get one kiss?" And Steve just goes like this. He goes like this and starts turning his cheek like this. And then she's dodging her head like this, trying to actually get in there for the kiss. And Steve just kind of face plants his cheek into her mouth.
Yeah.
Like that. And he goes, "Mwah, goodbye."
Duh.
Yeah, it's unreal.
Bobbing her head around like a prime Mike Tyson.
Yeah, just bop like that. You've definitely seen this woman, Danny Bauman.
No, I haven't.
So she's also lovely as well, but she has a big thing for guys that have their shit together. So then the producer always asks her, "What kind of guy do you like?" And goes, "Oh, I want somebody that has everything in life, that he has like everything worked out, that he can do everything for himself, and he has his own animation studio. That's a big thing. That he has to have his own animation studio.
That's like 0.5% of people.
Yeah, but this woman aims high, and fair enough to her. But then
That's why he's single.
yeah, okay, okay, this is
That's because it's 0.5% of people. If you're
Yeah.
so strict about
Yeah.
it, you're not gonna find anyone.
yeah, but she is very very nice, and she is very cute, and she goes on a date with this dude named Jake. I have little notes on my phone as well. 'Cause
Jake's a bad name.
sometimes these things get kind of cringe. You have to kind of stop, but you hate it, but you also love it, and you love them as well.
Yeah.
So Danny goes on a date with Jake,
Okay.
and then Jake goes on and on about how he has such a hard time and how he was engaged to a woman and how they broke that off.
Yeah.
So he's easing back into being intimate and this and that, right? The moment he stops saying that, Danny goes, "Do you want to kiss?" Like that, because apparently at home, because like for a parent you have to teach them about consent, and right, and then so Danny's like, "Do you want to kiss?" And then Jake, I swear to God, goes, like he just goes, "And did you hear what I told you?" Or, she goes, I don't know about that. And this woman pulls out a big Hershey's Kiss like this,
Oh what?
and Jake goes, "Yeah," and then Jake goes, "Oh."
This is so. This would be an ick
Yeah.
for me if I was Jake, because I'd be like, you're on some extra stuff to be doing all this theatrics, you know?
Yeah, you are on some fucking baggage, that's for sure. Like,
Like
he has,
I never know what's coming, because if this was how you set the foundation, I don't know where it goes from here.
but at the same time, just peck her a little bit. She actually, Danny, in the end, goes on a date with this other guy, who she ends the series with,
Mm.
and they got to like kissing, and this woman, they went to get ice cream, and then she tries to show him how to kiss with the ice cream. And then sometimes it's like probably one of the most cringe scenes out of the whole season. Like they're just making out, and then they have like from like a back angle, so like you see the back of her head. Somehow you still see one of their tongues popping out of the side.
From the back of the head.
Just boop, like that. Boop.
From the camera's
from
the back of the head.
From the back. But yeah, anyways,
Oh,
Jake.
God.
So then Jake doesn't call her back,
Okay.
and Danny starts crying, which is like I feel so bad for her because she doesn't understand kind of what went wrong, and she really liked him. But
This
she
is a
went
very
on.
normal response.
Yeah, for sure. And also she cried because he didn't wish her a happy Valentine's Day.
That's fair.
Which
That's
is fair. Which is fair
That's
because
fair.
it's like if you go on a date in February,
Yeah.
they're your Valentine's. If it goes well, they're your Valentine's.
At least a
instantly.
text message.
At least a text message, right?
Something.
And then so Danny is really big into like anime and like animations and drawing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So she goes to a convention with my man, the guy who was making out with her.
Mm.
So she goes as like somebody from My Little Pony. I don't know exactly who, the blue one.
I don't know either, man.
Yeah,
Why do
I
you
don't know
expect me
either
to
as well.
know?
I don't know. But then the other guy goes as like someone from Star Wars. And they meet one of those voice actors that kind of have those booths.
Okay.
And the guy, bless his heart, man, fucking hell. The guy's like, he's the guy that you know, do you remember the show Billy and Mandy with the
Yeah.
Grim Reaper? So he's
Yeah.
so he's him.
Who?
He's the Grim Reaper. So he's
Okay.
the guy and that voices him.
Okay.
And he also voices Billy as well, which is crazy.
Okay.
But then the guy with autism, the guy that's on a date with Danny, goes, "How about we have a evil laugh contest?" So then just the three of them are in the middle of the fucking room, go, ha 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 ha. And it's like you feel so happy for him because the guy fair play to him. He is a very very good sport, and he was very very nice to him. But that's not even it. So this is my man, Connor Tomlinson. Connor in Love on the Spectrum is the greatest guy. He's like the sweetest dude. He's 23 by the way.
He does look 23.
Yeah. So basically for him, he's the most. The way that they made the show, he's the most lonely looking guy that there is, because they have Connor's mom on the show as well, and Connor's mom says like, yeah, everyone in the family has a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a husband, and sometimes they all go on date nights, and Connor is left at home with the dogs, And then Connor is just saying like, yeah, I want to feel love. It's like I want somebody because nobody, like, I'm alone, and he's the eldest.
Okay.
So he sees everybody just going on dates and getting boyfriends and girlfriends, whatever. And he's like, I just want to find somebody. So he's the most lonely guy, but he's such a hypochondriac as well. So it kind of goes against each other. He's very scared of like change.
Is that what hypochondriac means?
He's very scared of like everything, but he's more specifically scared of change.
Me too, man.
Yeah, me too. I
might actually
I
be on
fucking
the
hate that
spectrum.
shit. Yeah, you might.
I might actually be on the spectrum.
Guys, if we start making money off of this videos, we'll get Adam tested.
Yeah.
So
I might actually
wave at him. Get him tested.
Because I'm looking at all these contestants and all these people. I'm like,
Yeah.
I see traits that I also have.
No,
you know?
because it's like I think it's like we all fall on the spectrum. It's a spectrum, so it's all about
just
where you
everyone
land
is
there.
somewhere there.
Yeah,
These
but,
guys are just at one end.
come on. Yeah,
What?
they're like
It's true.
They might be different parts of because there's definitely. It's not fucked up to say it. I think there's definitely more autistic people than others on that show. So Danny's very
for sure.
Danny's very kind of. She could definitely live alone.
Yeah.
But there's some of them that will need to live with their parents for a little while.
Yeah.
Steve lives because he's 60, so his parents are gone. So Steve lives alone, but he has a caretaker that comes in once in a while, and she's like his friend.
Yeah.
And Steve's the one that says like, his caretaker says like, oh, who is your perfect partner? And then Steve says, someone who is just like you.
That's tough.
Yeah, and that's the sweetest thing. But then it's like,
That's tough, bro.
but then there's Connor is my man. Connor is the guy, right? So he's super lonely, and then they take him to one of those speed dating things, and he's sitting. So then the girls go around, the guys sit, and so then people start coming in, and then he's starting to take off. So you have to take off boxes, yes or no,
Yeah.
and then from there, if there's a match, yeah.
So that's the clip.
yeah. So then
That's
if
the
it's
one.
from there,
Okay.
if there's a match, then they can share the other person your contact details.
Okay.
So you can get into contact with them like that. Which also just go on Tinder. I don't understand, but it is what it is.
Difficult out there.
It is tough, I suppose. Yeah.
The streets are crazy. You know.
But then they had this one girl on there. I think one of his first ones. Fucked up, man.
Okay.
So she sits down in front of him, and then she said like, so he starts talking to her. What is your favorite this? What's your favorite that? You like movies? What's your favorite whatever? He's big into like Transformers and like dragons and shit. His whole niche is he has a sword collection.
Oh no, because autistic people have these fixations, no?
Yeah, so like, so on his wall is all swords.
That's hard. That's
It is.
cool.
It's hard.
That's cool.
It's cool.
I like that.
I fuck with it.
Yeah.
But there's so then he's asking what's your favorite movie, what's your favorite TV show, this and that, and then she answers, and then he's like, do you want to ask me anything about me? And she goes, no, no,
Fair.
yeah,
Fair.
and then it just tunes into kind of, because the whole time
He only came to talk about himself.
yeah, because the whole time he was like kind of stressed about like if she'll like him and stuff,
Yeah.
like if anybody would ever like him. So for him to have his first meeting, do you want to ask me anything about me? Nah,
No.
no, I'm fine, man. I'm
No,
okay.
thank you.
But then comes this other one. So that one of the last contestants, because he's just taking off no.
Yeah.
He's just taking off no, and then okay, cool. So he's just going no, and then the last one is one of his old colleagues from when they worked at Kroger,
Damn.
mad.
Okay.
So then one of his old colleagues, and he actually like hits it off with her, and he's like really liking her and stuff because she don't work there anymore.
Yeah.
But then he has such a hard time coming to terms with that because in his mind he's like, I can't date a colleague,
Yeah.
and she's my colleague, she's my friend. I can't do it. I just can't. So he has a whole breakdown. He actually goes outside. He's stressed and he's talking to himself like, you can't feel this. It's just a feeling. There's nothing to it.
It's not like she's a family member.
Yeah,
It's not like she's a family member.
yeah.
She's just a coworker.
Yeah, I mean, some people date colleagues that they're still working with,
Yeah.
and that shit never works out. From us being in service, that happens all the time.
Always,
All the time.
Always goes downhill.
Right?
Somebody
Every
has
time,
to go.
always goes down. So
And-
Connor has a better judgment than a lot of these people
I
out
want to
here.
say this. There's something very strange about how when two people start dating at a workplace and they break up, why is it always the woman that has to go?
Yeah.
What, like, why can't
Yeah.
it be the dude that just leaves?
Yeah.
The dude's like, I'm here.
Yeah.
This is mine.
Yeah.
You
it's
gotta
fucked
go.
up, man.
I'm really sorry about you. I'm really
Yeah.
sorry that things went south. But good luck finding a new job.
Yeah.
That's always the case.
It's fucked up, man. But what's it? So then, so he has this whole thing, and like he has to call his mom and everything like that, and his mom's telling him like, it's okay, stick with it, right?
Yeah.
Let me actually need to see, because so he goes on dates. He went on a date with okay. So he goes on a date with the girl from Kroger, and they're alright, but then he actually thinks like, yeah, I need to dump her.
Okay.
So then the whole family kind of helps him dump her, because then he's just like, yeah, how about we continue this as friends? Like
That's
that.
pretty good. That's
And the
good.
girl's
I
like,
that.
yeah, cool,
Yeah.
fair enough.
That's yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
and the
that's
girl is like, fair play. I mean, if there's any, yeah. But then he kind of goes back to the dating sheet, and he goes, there's this girl on there, Emily,
Emily.
and
yeah.
he initially ticked her no. Why? Because he put in the brackets, she's not that big into nature. So he ticked her no.
There's some things that I never understand that people cannot be into. Like,
How are you
people
not
like
into nature, man?
no, because people be like, oh, yeah, here's my interest. I'm not really into music. I'm not
Yeah.
really into food.
What
What do you do?
What the hell do you do?
What do you
out
do
there?
at home? Just rot away? What do you do?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not too into video games or movies or TV shows. What do you do?
What the hell do you do?
Just
man?
when you get home, just look at the wall.
Yeah. Incredible. So then he says that that she's not big into nature, and that's like a big no for him. But then he calls the speed dating people and says, "Look, I changed my mind. Can you please match me?" And they said, "Yeah, we could do that if she matched you. If she ticked yes for you."
Yeah.
And hey, Connor, she actually ticked yes for you, so I'm gonna send you over the details.
Yeah.
So Connor goes on a date with her, and the date's fine. I think they went on a second date afterwards.
Cool.
So they have two. They have so he has a dog. I think one of those Shih Tzus.
Yeah.
And she also has one as well, and they're both named after Star Wars characters.
That's cool. That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So that's like really really sweet. So then she says for the second date, let's take our dogs on a walk. Right. So fast forward to the second date. Connor is standing there, with a bouquet of flowers and his dog, and like some bees come by the flowers, right? Because it's like the summertime. He's fucking whacking like this.
No.
And he's just fucking dodging it like this. He's just fucking going like this, right? And then Emily starts walking over, and then he said, "Hey, Emily, nice to meet you, and hey, welcome back, whatever." Instantly, Connor's dog starts humping Emily's dog, and then Connor is like, "Oh my god, like that," and it's like a big deal for him because then Emily's just like looking at her dog like this, petrified.
You know that theory where dog owners
Yeah.
choose dogs kind of like that look like them. Like, there's always
Yeah.
if you see a dog and an owner, the dog always kind of looks like the owner, you know?
Yeah.
What if the dog behavior is like the owner as well?
Maybe.
This is a tough conversation to have.
Okay. We don't have the
This
data
is
for
tough,
this.
you know.
We
but-
don't have data for this.
This is a allegation.
Yeah, you're accusing a guy from Love on the Spectrum. Thank you, Adam.
That's fair. He's still human. That's fair.
Yeah. I think it's a bit fucked up, anyways. But Adam's just kidding everybody. Don't worry about him. But anyways, so then Connor's dog humps Emily's dog, and
Okay.
Connor is backing up, and his eyes are like so big. He goes, "Oh my god, what the hell? Oh, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry." And then Emily's just going, "It's fine. Like that,
Yeah,
it's fine."
It's
Then
normal.
they go out. They go on a little walk, and they start to. And then towards the end of it, it's like, should we hold hands? This way, and put your hand out. All right. And Connor and Emily, for some reason, they're like this. They can't figure out how to hold hands. And like, kind of, he's going like this around, and she's also moving her hand and just this. And then finally they go that.
But it's the cup one, no?
It was a cup one, and then it went on to like the finger lock one.
The finger lock. The cup one is
The
primary
cup one,
school.
yeah, the cup one's elementary as hell. But then they went on to the finger lock, and that was like a really big step for them.
Yeah, nice.
And Emily kept going like, "This is nice," and then Connor goes, "Okay, I'm gonna let go now." and just out.
Damn.
But then
he got that dog in him as well.
But then this crazy thing is, like, at the end of the day, they asked Emily, "Would you want to date him again?" And he goes, "Yep."
So it works.
Gang, fair play to her.
Cool.
Love on the spectrum, man. Shout out to my man Connor, man.
Nice.
Connor is the guy because he's always been scared of everything, and I think he's starting to actually feel love.
Hey, same. Me too.
Fair play. If you guys know us, you guys know that we are the safest people out there. I think.
What do you mean safe? What do you mean?
Like, we always play it pretty safe. I think when it comes to just anything.
Yeah.
More or less, we like structure, we like planning, we like knowing that it has to be good.
Yeah.
You had some confessions.
Yeah. Okay. So, we're gonna try to do this like frequently, but there's a lot of university confession pages out there, and I think as this show grows, I want to start having people send in some confessions. Of course, be anonymous.
Yeah.
But here's some confessions I have. I'll probably do like, what do you think? 6?
Yeah.
I'll do 2.
Yeah.
I'll do 2 from a university in this country.
Yeah.
And then I'll just do the other 4 from like this Twitter account that I found.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just trying to see if I have anything safe for you as well. But yeah, go ahead. And these are real.
Yeah, these are allegedly real. Okay.
Okay.
So, let's do number 1. The most humbling experience was downloading Tinder and getting no likes. Like, damn, I'm that ugly. This is funny to me because sometimes when you're on these apps like Tinder and stuff, as a guy,
it's
scarce.
It's treacherous.
It's scarce, and it's like I don't have a lot of good photos of myself and everything because then, I mean, as a guy, it's like, how many photos of yourself do you have? But you're like, damn, like it's been a quiet week for me, and it's like, am I really that hideous? But another aspect of it is like, if you knew me in person, we would probably hit it off.
Like, guys, I am a nice guy.
I'm fun, but like,
but
it is very humbling.
Off of like face value, more or less.
Okay,
that's fine. That's just the way Tinder goes. Huh?
This is the next one. My flatmate keeps eating my food, so I pissed in her apple juice. Adds flavor in it.
What the fuck? This is what I'm saying. I am so happy that I have you.
Yeah.
Because the fact that like, you and I moving here, like if it was just me, I'll probably just get a room, and I can never deal with those communal kitchens with just the one fridge.
Yeah.
I would have to at the very least buy my own fridge.
Yeah.
But then I can never do with just the one fridge, because then you just got a bunch of shit in there. Someone's probably just fucking cooking, maybe live chickens. They're doing this and that. Something smells a bit funky in there.
Yeah.
Something's moldy. Someone's not washing their pans. That would send me through the roof.
You know what I thought about when I was reading this confession? I was thinking, even though it's annoying, and you're like, man, I'm gonna get her back.
No, fair.
Right? So I'm gonna start pissing in her apple juice. I think mid-action, I'll be, what am I doing? What am I actually doing?
Yeah.
The fridge door is open,
Yeah.
It's dark. I'm aiming for inside the apple juice.
Is this...
what am I doing?
It has to be a guy.
Oh, for sure.
I think it has to be a guy. If it's a girl, that's even more
everywhere.
impressive, I think.
But now this is crimes are gonna be committed in that household.
Someone's gonna die.
Anyways, this next one. Overheard boyfriend's sister make fun of my hair loss. I'm a cancer survivor.
Oh my fucking
I
God.
put hair remover in her shampoo.
Oh my
she
God.
looks like Prime Zidane now. And let the games begin.
Prime Zidane with the headbutt
Prime
as well.
Zidane.
Prime Zidane.
I mean, that's a good one, bro. That's
oh
I
my
like that one.
God.
Let's see another one. Okay. This is the 4th one now. So
Yeah.
then we'll go to the Dutch uni confessions.
Yeah, you got it.
One time, went to the club and met this girl while drunk out of my mind. My boys told me she was clapped and I stayed clear. Fast forward a couple months, she's my girl now. And I don't know how to tell them.
What the fuck?
I think the funny thing is,
you need to put more context. How did this happen?
I mean, we all kind of know how it happened. But I think if they're your boys, they'll like you either way. But you always have that memory of, oh yeah, they said that she's really ugly or something. But
yeah, because I think, and once again, they only knew her off of just face value.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, maybe she's just cool as hell. That's possible as well, right?
Yeah,
Cool as
it's
hell.
possible.
You know what I mean?
It's like you don't know what she's like.
yeah,
You only know her from her
Yeah.
face or something.
yeah.
Okay, this one's a good one. This is from a Dutch university. I won't name who, but this is you wouldn't know this one.
No, that's fine. Don't worry.
So we're gonna give some advice on this one as well. I think it's good.
All right.
From a guy.
Yeah, from experts.
Okay. How often does a guy text a girl in a situationship? When we're together, everything's amazing, but he texts me like twice per week, and I'm sensing he might not like me as much as it seems, or only in a physical way. I don't know if I'm overthinking and should just mind my own business. Now I got two things.
Yeah.
Two points that I want to make. One, if it's a situationship, of course everything's perfect in person. Let's be real here. There's probably not much conversation. Let's be real, right? In a situationship, and I don't think she understands what she's doing, because she says, I'm sensing he might not like me as much as it seems, or only in a physical way. That's a situationship.
Yeah.
That's a situationship.
Yeah.
You don't know what you need to know what you want, because if you want him to be like, oh, how's your day? Let's go out to do dates and do all this stuff. You might want a relationship that he's not looking for.
It seems to me that somebody's just caught feelings.
Yeah.
And now you're expecting more out of what it really is. And he's probably just chilling. Like, he's probably just thinking, like, she's cool, you know?
Yeah.
But I think for him, he understands, like, if it's just, like, a physical thing, I could text her twice a week, but you don't want to get in the habit of good morning, good night.
Yeah.
How are you? Because then what does that make you? Because then you start getting jealous.
Yeah.
If there was if there was somebody else, or if they're going out sometime. So it's like, I think you caught feelings there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But also, if you want to text him, fucking text him.
Yeah, text him.
I don't understand why you gotta wait for him to come over to you. Maybe he's shy. You and I don't do that as well. I can't come out of the blue and text somebody. I can't do that. Right? But I'll think about you.
Yeah.
I'll think about you. But then myself, I'll just think that you'll pick up the phone, see a text from me, and go,
yeah.
And that I can't fathom that reality. I can't do that.
Yeah.
So
now, okay, so we're on the last one. I mean, it's been a good episode, no?
yeah, it is. And then we'll wrap after this, and we'll do episode 3.
Yeah, episode
Add
3.
Some good shit in there for you as well.
So I had a breakup recently with someone I really, really liked. There are certain moments where I'm reminded of the fun things we did, which breaks my heart because I know I'll never experience those things again. I just can't really believe that it's over. And this person will just slowly become a stranger to me.
Yeah.
I guess this is just normal feelings when you get your heart broken.
Yeah.
So for me here, I'm like, hey man, that first heartbreak hits. You don't want to eat. You can't sleep. You don't want to do anything, right? You just want to sink into the floor, right? But let's say that this is a guy, right? Because I can only give my advice. Let's say that you're so-and-so's here right now, right? You got this tunnel vision going, right?
Yeah.
You got this tunnel vision
Shout out
going.
the Hodge twins, man.
Yeah. You got this tunnel vision, right?
Where you're like,
this is the only girl for me.
Yeah.
This is the only girl,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. Saying, I think this is kind of stupid thing to say, but saying things like, what does it say? Things that I'll never experience those things again. You will.
Yeah.
You
Experience what? Going to the cinema?
You will. Like
Going out for dinner, maybe? You experience it.
You
got it.
This is not
movie nights.
This is not the only girl in the world for you, man. Like,
Yeah.
go down the street. Girl
Yeah.
here, girl here, go here.
Yeah.
Go here, go here.
Yeah.
You know, go online. Girls here, girls here.
Yeah. And what's it? The best trick, because every time that I've been through breakups, I've always been alone through something, like through some sort of force. I've always been alone. But the best advice is always keep yourself busy, man.
Yeah.
And keep yourself distracted. Give yourself good times. Go out for drinks with your colleagues, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, have that moment where it's like, yo, what?
I'll be okay.
What's that corny shit? It was like I needed this.
Yeah, don't know.
Is that
don't
it's a fucking Drake thing.
Don't
I
actually
needed this.
don't actually be
No, don't be that guy.
don't actually be in a function and be
No,
like,
don't be that guy.
and then your friends are drinking, then you wait for a moment of quiet and be like, I needed this.
No, don't be that
Guarantee I'm throwing my cup at
guy.
you.
Yeah, I I would then break up with you.
But then saying things like, "Oh, I'll never experience these again."
Yeah.
You will, bro. You will.
Yeah.
And I think another bit of hard advice is that you're here saying, "I can't believe it's over." You know,
Yeah.
my heart hurts and all this stuff. Hate to break it to you, she's not thinking about you.
Yeah.
She's probably out with her girls. Got dolled up and everything,
Yeah.
you know. And she's like, "Thank God you left that guy, right?"
Yeah.
And then you're here at the house, crying. Oh, life sucks. She's not thinking about you.
Yeah. I mean, of course, and this is to say, like, maybe, like, if there were ulterior motives. If she's
For
just
sure.
like, look, I can't be with you. We aren't to say that she's going out and saying, oh, fucking fuck that guy. I found a much hotter boyfriend instantly. Yeah. It's not to say that. She's also a human as well, and humans deal with things, and it's like, you know,
different way.
Maybe you cry, but it's also, if you see her out, it's not necessarily, oh, I just want to move on in my life. It's just she's also trying to get better as well.
At the end of the day,
she's trying to get better too.
At the end of the day, you know, the world keeps spinning. My advice is, it's not the last time you experience these things. It's not even the last time you experience heartbreak.
No,
you know,
no.
It's not the last girl in your life. It's not the first. It won't be the last. Try to go gym. Everybody who's
get
really
the endorphins out of you.
Everybody who's really buff in the gym started for some similar reason. Yeah. Go to the gym, start feeling good about yourself, then start opening yourself up to like, oh, I like this girl. She looks pretty. Yeah. You know, I'm gonna go talk to her. So then there's those little steps, and really dive into something positive. You know, don't like dive into like heroin or something, but like don't dive into something really positive.
That shit. You'll never get out of that.
Dive into books. You know, maybe you
better yourself a little bit.
Maybe you turn into like a jogging guy. Maybe she.
I want to go jogging.
Yeah, that means fun. But then
that'd be fun.
Maybe she's out with her new man. Her new man looks like Michael B. Jordan. Yeah, and then you're jogging past her with your little watch and your zip up neon. With the phone here and the runner glasses, and she'll be like, "Damn, I lost the real one."
And what if it's at a little crosswalk and you have to wait for the light to turn green, then you just bounce like this?
Yeah, because you need to keep the heart rate up. Bounce like this. You know, but I think dive into positive things and realize that this is not the last girl for you. There's girls everywhere, and gotta keep moving forward, man.
Yeah, I think.
We'll just end on that. Yeah.
No, but I think my advice is more or less like, you don't gotta be like, oh, she's dead and gone, whatever. You have to. You are able to look, unless she cheat on you, whatever. Yeah. But you're able to
die today.
Yeah. Then die today.
Yeah.
But then, no, but then if she didn't do all that, and if she didn't burn down your house and kill your cat and this and that, right? You're able to, I think you treat her just like a memory. Yeah. Treat her like, how it's like, okay, well, you know what? I had good times with this person. Treat her like how the way you remember Christmas as a kid. Yeah. Times have actually moved on from then. You will never get that back. And sometimes if I sit around thinking about it for too long, it hurts me a little bit. Yeah. It hurts me. But it's also, you realize, look, that's a good memory to have.
But it's gone.
Right, but it's gone. But now
it's gone.
Yeah, but now I have Christmas as a 24-year-old man. Yeah. And I can buy myself presents. And it's beauty in this moment as much as there is back then. Yeah. So just keep going, man. Yeah, and it's not the end of the world. So take care.
You need to realize you've survived 100% of your bad days so far.
Yeah. Oh, fair play to you, man. Fair play to you, man.
Great job. Good stuff.
Great job, sir.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Yeah. Let's just wrap this up. Go ahead.
We out. Bye-bye.
Okay, so, yeah. See you later.
Bye.